I think this is going to take us to a treasure map, to be honest with you. I think there's like somewhere at the end of that story. Filming you as I'm reading. What in the hell's? Wait, no. Stop for a second. Look at this. Look at this right here. I don't know if this, just look, okay? Just look. All right, look. Look, watch.
That's it.
Just watch. 1866, right? They keep going.
Is there a value?
What does it say?
Look how long it is. Oh, Dada found it.
What is that?
That says $17,500. You just found another 10 grand, man. All in, no name. Give me a $20 bill.
And then they would talk you down to 10.
Yeah, that's what I would have gone if I found this guitar. Until today. Never again would that happen. This is the oldest Martin in existence.
George the Third, he says.
It is. It is. That makes it about 1830. It is. It's a beautiful piece.
So this piece is almost as old as you.
Yeah, almost. What's all this shit about?
This is stuff. We don't use the S word.
Oh yes. What is all this stuff in it? What is all this stuff, Michael?
This is kind of cool. Look at this. New Orleans established. It's a mirror.
From God knows. Look, yeah. How old?
What do you think this went to?
Look when it established, 1856.
This is the top to a candle or something, huh?
Yeah.
Made of wood, so of course in case it burned down.
Have you done? You know these kind of desks and furniture have hidden drawers and desks and hidden compartments where people hide their money and their gold. You find a little drawer in there with 10 gold coins.
See if you can find one. I tried. There's not none back here. Trust me. And this is, you know, I'm not very thorough in a lot of storages. Yeah. This is the type of storage unit where I was super thorough. Look at that. That is kind of a cool toy right there. I didn't see that. That's probably like 20, 30
that's
bucks.
From a game, but yeah, from the 50s.
I don't know. That's like a little toy.
Maybe old. Yeah, I tell you, that's like this. I mean, it's a cool piece of furniture. Big. Nice.
This one's not that special though.
No, this is nice too.
They're gonna probably end up at Stockton tomorrow.
You taking all this furniture at Stockton?
Maybe. They're still full of stuff. These are this one, and this. I've gone through them 100 times.
And there's nothing but shit.
These little, at this point, some of this stuff is just. You know what happens with storage units? What happens with storage units is somebody dies, right? And then when somebody dies, the family members feel so bad and distraught that they don't know how to let go of the stuff. So they put it in a storage and they store it for 30 years just because they're so compelled.
Yeah, once it's there, they don't want
to store the stuff of a family member they didn't want to go visit when they were dying. You know? Yeah. Yeah. It's the cold truth. It's the reality of life in the storage business. I'm here to tell you. I don't sugarcoat nothing.
It's horrible, but it's true.
It is. That's what I make my living off of. I was looking for these type of storage units where people put the family member's stuff in there because they were scared to. They feel like a bad person. They feel like if we just get rid of Aunt Betsy's stuff, we didn't love her, and it's just life.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, half the people take somebody dies, they just take it all to the dumps.
Sterling.
Yeah.
See, fried with
this is what I do. I do go through stuff like 9, 10 times. NWS the Third.
See.
Ooh, the Third.
I mean, what does that tell you, Mike?
Oh, it tells me a lot of stuff.
This family has history.
That's why you know me. How often do I leave stuff in the storages like this and go through drawers more than once? Yeah, 10 karat gold.
Possibly. Yeah, I would say this one very probably could be gold because the size and the beautifully written on the back. See if you can see.
Beautifully written on the back.
Look at that. Look at that. See.
Yeah, you're preaching to the choir. That's why this stuff is still here.
You can't take this to. You can't until this is. Why don't you just open the drawers, dump everything into boxes?
I'm not done.
But I mean, then you can go through it in due course.
I have lots to do.
I looked in a wallet like this that I found the storage 4 times, and on the 4th occasion, I found a $20 bill. But on the 4th occasion, tucked down, I was like, how did I miss that?
This unit has had.
You missed money. See, you have missed hard, cold cash.
A nickel.
Yes, you did. It was in this wallet. Oh no, a nickel indeed. 30 cents, people. Look, Michael.
Yeah, that's 30 cents, actually. I don't know where you learned to count, but...
I said 30, didn't I?
This 26th day of February, 1962.
That would be... I wouldn't even have been conceived yet.
It's a spinning top? Look.
So you 1967. What were you doing in 1967?
I wasn't even a.
1967, I was a 3-year-old baby.
I was gonna say a word, and YouTube won't like
I
it.
wonder what I was doing in January.
See, here's the paper I found
67.
of the Jaeger liqueur.
Yes, that belongs to that little clock inside of that leather case.
This is pretty nice. This came from an old unit right there.
Yeah, that's not bad, man.
This is nice. Look at that. You can't even read
How
the.
can you sit in there, man?
Today, I took a horse and carriage to the park. Mom met me. We had lunch with Aunt Betsy.
Shut up.
That's $20. It's all just little trinkets.
Yeah, you got
Tons of photos there. Documents and stories and poems and look at foreign coins, law documents, all just things. It's just things and things and things and things. Tiffany and Company.
These are checks.
Yeah, from when?
1878.
Does it say 18 or does it say 17?
Or is that
1907.
It's number 17. 1907.
Your mom wasn't even born in 1907. That's how old those are.
Of course not. He's 102 years old.
Yes.
That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money.
Where?
$109.
$109 in 1907. That's like 10 grand now.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
Nowadays, 107 is a trip to McDonald's with the family.
No, but look, $132.
Yeah.
With $132 in 1907, you could probably buy yourself.
A home.
Get enough for that. Sort of.
You get like 2 acres and a home. Nowadays, you can't buy a pie at the Cheesecake Factory.
What do you know?
The irony of life. So what are we
Look
looking
at
at?
these women. Look at the little children in the front. And what's it say on the back? This is what does that say?
4613, the birthday suit.
Is that what that says?
That's not the birthday suit I want to see.
I don't know if that's what it says.
No?
Look at
It says the birthday suit.
Look at that mining shop.
Ooh, let me see this. This is good.
Brilliant.
I want to buy a mine.
Oh yeah, I'll come with you, but I'm not going down any deep hole.
We'll just get people to do that. Just like at the
Yeah,
flea
I'm
market
scared.
there.
I'm
We get
scared.
unloaders.
Yeah.
We just call them diggers now.
Go digging.
Hey, diggers.
Down the mine today.
Here's a
guys.
wheelbarrow and a shovel. Go dig.
And Tiffany and Company. mining club.
Somewhere is a cool story. I have so much stuff here. Somewhere is a thing about mining. It's like a poem and a thing that he wrote when he went mining and stuff. We might actually be on the.
gold?
I don't know. He might have to find a geographical location.
Look, that's part of the...
Yeah, I know. I got all this stuff. Is this it? Oh yeah, look. Here we go.
Wow.
In the spring of 1905, we did a good Dame Fortune strive and sought on us her smile to fix. When Bill and I both up to tricks in camp life and prospecting lore went out the grapevine to explore. It's a story, and maybe in this story, we plan to go to Bishop Creek. We can find an actual mine based on this. If we could just go back and we could... This is almost worth trying to track down, huh? We scattered all the country round, but nothing ever has been found. See, this might actually lead
Mike's
us.
Saloon. Did you see that? In Mike's Saloon, we met McMahon.
Me man and his hard Stockton. They had ran a tunnel 30 feet or more where the Badger had exposed the ore. They told how it showed so well.
See?
Some Easterner wanted them to sell. So sell they did, 10,000 down. Now they're getting out of town and going north to try their luck in some new camp just lately struck.
It's like a poem.
It's like it is. I think this is going to take us to a treasure map, to be honest with you. I think there's like somewhere at the end of that story. Here. This is very valuable. Yeah, laugh.
I found out. Over to the trash.
When I first opened this up, it's the same thing I thought. It's completely damaged. It's like a $50 guitar. But really,
It's got a really large hole in it. It's a 6-string, right?
Yeah.
It's a 6-string
it's
guitar.
got a crack.
It's an old-
Basically, they need to maybe replace this whole top part or repair it.
repair it if it's so valuable. But who made this that this guitar would be?
Martin.
It's a very early Martin.
About 1905, 1910.
What is the value of Martin? How do you know?
One
What's the
sold, a
name?
1904 sold for $8,600 in decent shape on eBay.
I mean, seriously, people. If you found this, if you saw this leaning up against a wall,
I would make a video of me smashing the rest of it into like a dresser in a storage unit.
how do you know what it?
It says right here. If you look inside, it says, I didn't notice that at first either. I was like, whoa, what is this?
Yes.
And you look at the top of the neck on the back, it's barely in there. Mm-hmm.
C.F. Martin, is that the original?
C.F. Martin started making guitars in 1831 in New York, and they quit in 1839 and moved to where their current location has been forever.
So how old is this?
Well, this is not 1800s, or I took the rest of the year off.
You sure? It's got the C.F. Martin.
Yeah, I know, but they all say New York, even though they didn't be in New York no more.
If it was one of the original ones?
If it was an 1830s one, I would probably be rich. I would just took the rest of the year off, and it's only February. That's a Martin 1830. I don't think any exist.
Really?
I don't know. I know that this is a 1904, which is slightly common. The one that looks just like this sold for $8,600.
Find this laying at the swap meet for a $10 bill.
Yeah, it's worth a few thousand in that condition.
It's astounding. It's astounding. Seriously, you find this laying at the swap meet for $10, and you say how much, and you go $10. You go, oh no.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, if I saw Martin on there,
No,
like,
but without
because
that paper-
these parts right here are worth hundreds of
Without that
dollars.
paper label in it, you wouldn't know, would you? There's only a paper label.
And this is the same. That's why the one we tried to sell yesterday, I wasn't letting go cheap, because it's the same thing. It's a Martin, but it's a Sigma.
Isn't eBay the place for this?
This is what will end up on eBay. Yes, I have so much stuff on eBay. Yeah, I'm not doing nothing to it. I wouldn't put old English on it.
I think it. Yeah, like, let me get the old English. This is
Potential mold damage.
I think it's got great potential. Overall, it's not really that
No, it's
bad.
just this area right
It's
here.
sound, isn't it? It's not too bad. They can repair this perfect.
Yeah. I'm thinking of sending off and putting like $1,000 into fixing it, and then just
It'd be
being
nice
like,
to see, wouldn't it?
yeah, and just see it all. Make a whole video, like a restoration
That'd
on
be
it.
worth it because
These are all the books from that unit. I haven't looked at none of these yet.
Mike.
Every one of these is from that unit.
Yeah, books. Oh, God, yeah,
And there's
books
paperwork. I still got. I got to look in all. I want to flip through every damn bill or page and see if there's $100 bills. There could anywhere could be.
This unit. You never know what could be in this unit. It's a very special unit. This one, huh? Very special.
Twice told tales. This is what they call rumors, ladies and gentlemen. Twice told tales. Those are rumors.
Is this silver or we don't know?
Then that's not even the tip of the iceberg. Then there's all this. I still haven't even gone through all these yet. This is my art collection out of the unit. I just kind of glanced at them and put them away. A lot of them are family heirloom photos.
You've got to establish what the family lineage is, because they might go back to some
They
very
think they spoke
important-
English.
But they must go back to some very important early American families, because you got Revolutionary War documents.
Yeah.
So this family was part of the early Americans. They could be very important people.
They could be.
And then you find one signature that you can retire on. It's an amazing thing.
I haven't even done nothing with those. Most of
Family
these,
stretching back to the dawn.
most of the stuff belongs to this woman here, B. Van Dyke.
She's a painter. She's
Yeah.
an artist. She's quite good.
She's all right.
No, not bad. Can you do that?
Yeah, actually.
You can.
Yeah, I actually am a good painter.
You are.
Yep.
Soon, one day you'll be like Adolf. You'll be selling your artwork. You'll be famous.
Who's Adolf?
You know.
You talking about the German man?
The German man. He was an artist. You know.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
You didn't know Adolf was an artist?
Well, look, this one's got a story on the back.
There's paintings by Adolf.
No.
Adolf Hitler painted.
This is a story on the back of this one.
Yeah, there's all kinds of artwork. This says New England, Dogwood, New. But this ain't that old because this is her work.
Yeah, B. Van Dyke.
Look at the spider. Mm-hmm. Whoop, we don't kill.
That's spiders from the 1800s.
Yeah, I mean these are.
But that's not all her stuff. There's lots of art in there.
Original artwork.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I showed you the photos of them
She
yesterday.
painted these a long time ago.
Oh, yeah. She was older than dirt.
This is her.
Yeah, I think so. I honestly haven't looked. I'm trying to tell you. I have not looked at anything. I just kind of packed it up.
Yeah.
Even the frame, though, is nice on that one.
The frame on that's mine is quite nice.
There's two of them.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And then look, there's all the bigger pieces from that unit.
Really, seriously, gold mine.
I kind of took a week off of YouTube. This unit got me so excited.
Because everything you look at is interesting.
Yeah. It's
Instead
just,
of the other way around.
yeah, even the dumb stuff is interesting.
But I'm serious. A family that has been in America.
Look at this one behind that one. Not that one. That's a B. Van Dyke. I'm not impressed by that one. That's the one I was showing you.
But you don't. But it's an original.
Yeah, it's not like the made in China fast-looking copy. And look at the back. See?
How interesting.
Very interesting.
Got good age. Yeah, you could find some very good paintings. These people had a budget. These people weren't short of a few bucks. You could find all kinds of interesting. Look at this. This is another interesting.
Which one is it?
It's a seascape. Is this by her? No.
Let me see.
The name?
Yeah, what does it say? B. Van Dyke?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's very good.
Maybe we can make her famous and then we're rich because I have all of her artwork.
That one's quite good. Don't you like that?
It's all right.
Oh, I think it's quite good.
Looks like
The time it was painted.
It looks like my son painted that in the 5th grade.
It reflects the style and the fashions of the time it was painted in. I like it. I think that's really good.
I can't say
It's
that
a dramatic painting. No, I like that. I really
Okay.
do. I think it's a good one.
dramatic.
Yeah.
I'm not impressed by that one.
How about if you look up her artwork and each one goes for?
No, I've tried looking it up. That's what I'm saying. That maybe we can create her being a famous
Commercialised
artist.
artwork, this person. Surprising, but not. But there again.
There's a couple more fruits in there that are good. There's all sort of stuff. This is all art leaning up against there. This is all art right here.
Same thing or different again?
It's just
To her, same lady.
a little bit of both. It's not all hers. It's a combination. It's just literally all their art was in one pile, leaning up against the walls, and I just set it all in here. And I haven't even had a chance to film it. Look at that. That could have been in the Oval Office.
This is a federal mirror. They call this a federal mirror. Is it authentic or is it reproduction? Break it one way or
That is real.
I bet it's. I bet it's authentic.
We don't have.
These people don't have reproductions because they bought it when it was. Look at this. We got signed engraving, science. These are the similar, different people. Nice hand-colored engraving. Oh, that's a beauty. It's a print, but it's cool.
That's a B. Van Dyke, I think.
This is a Van Dyke. Some of her oils are quite nice. Look at the trees blowing in the
Yep.
wind. Tell me that isn't good. I quite like her. I actually really like her oil. You know, I see it time and time again. People that have great talent that never went anywhere with it.
Is that what your mom tells you when she talks to you about your life?
No, my mum doesn't. My mama's good.
Harold, there's such great wasted talent in this world, and you're one of
If
them.
my parents would have had their way, I'd still be working at my first job.
What? As a grocery store clerk?
The grocery store. Pretty much.
The family business?
The family business. Look. Nice.
That's original.
Yeah. Convex glass. Yeah, of course it is. Look at it.
You say convex glass? Why do they call it that?
The curve. When it's curved like that, it's called convex. It's a convex glass mirror. Yeah. That's not easy to find because they break and then they put a piece of flat glass in.
Like that.
You know? You see, once it breaks, you can't replace that. You put flat glass in and then it's not the same. But this is original convex.
Federal mirror. Why do you call it a federal mirror since you're so...
Federal is the period it's from, which is like the style. And when is it from? This particular one?
I don't know what's the federal period.
I'd say about, this is probably right.
Turn of the century, at least.
Earlier.
Well, I'm saying at least.
1870s. I think that's the federal period around there. This is beautiful.
Well,
this is a lovely mirror. We should be careful of it.
You see what that sells for?
Big money, no?
This one sold for $12.13.
Yeah, see? $1,200 mirror.
It's the same exact one I got.
$1,200. See, Dad knows.
I already knew it was.
But you know why? Because it has the convex glass still.
The convex, yes.
Yeah, once that breaks, it's like, how do you
Look at this
replace
one.
that? Yeah, this is not even the same. It doesn't have the bird on the top and all of that.
So we can do local pickup on this.
I mean, these are reproductions. Some of these are
How do you know?
reproductions. Well, that one looks repro-ish to me. They've been making these since... that one might be, but I think it's later than your one. Yeah, maybe same period, actually. But look at it. I'd say, yeah, It's a.
I just learned something
That's a
about
$400 to
these.
$600.
I just learned something.
Yeah.
How many balls are on here?
Is it the amount of states?
Yep, 13 of them, and that's for the original 13 colonies.
Is that right? See, I learned that. I know about convict. I didn't know that was what it's signified. That's what it
I
is.
just learned that on
13
eBay.
of
Yep.
them.
Every one of those are for the 13 colonies.
See? That's a great mirror. And that's just one mirror. If not, there's hundreds of dollars in one mirror. And a beautiful piece.
Some of it's quite boring, huh?
No, I don't find any of it boring. This is supremely interesting. You really got to spend a lot of time.
That's a Van Dyke, but still, look at that frame.
Look at the frame it's in.
I wish you, if she was like a real good artist, I'd be freaking set.
Yes.
I'd be going to visit the moon. I'd be like, I'm going to the moon on the next rocket ship.
Each one of them went for $50,000 or whatever.
But you know how they just make artists famous, right? That's what they do. In the art world, they make an artist famous, believe it or not.
About what they sell for in
Look at that one, yeah. But they create that by wealth. Like it's kind of what happened with the ones that I found, the Albert Blocks. My art people believe that they basically paid the Chinese man as a shill who bid the painting up and won for $1 million at the beginning of the year to create the inflated price. But then when they went back and tried again with 2 more, it flopped, and that's why everything lost.
It's very probably the case. What is this? The original. How about if you have an original declaration of.
I don't think there is one of those in existence.
Oh, yeah, there's 13. I think there's a number. Yeah, no, there's like a dozen. This
printed by 1866. What is this?
Look, copy. Yeah, this is done in 1866. You know when 1866 is? Civil War.
No, it's just got dates, important dates, maybe, right?
No, but here, at the bottom here.
Yeah.
It's according to the Act of Congress and I guess maybe that doesn't say.
I don't know. Let's look it up. Federal footsteps. It's like everything.
13, you know. I mean, it's 13 colonies. This. What printing method did they use back then? Look at the way it's printed. It looks like original ink. Look at this, Michael. Look at this. Doesn't it look like original ink to you? The way the signatures and everything.
Do you mean the same way that all the stuff that I have showed you?
Writing.
It was funny when that guy yesterday tried to tell me that
You have to research the lineage of this family because you're going to find that these people date back to the original crowd. You know, the original Washington crowd. These family date. This is an important.
There's not one on eBay if I type in Freedom's footsteps.
There you go. That says something already. Yeah, I think you're going to find June class of 1902.
From where? What was that?
Who know? One of the schools. But look at it. Look at the class. 1902. Look at the school.
This guy looks like a bully right here for some reason.
This guy looks like a bully, right?
1902.
These are brilliant. Oh, come on. These people lies. Come on. Oh, God. And we are. I mean, we're pretty jaded in what we see. I mean, I've seen a lot of stuff, haven't we? I mean, you know, this is.
I don't know what you mean when you say jaded. I'm not that smart.
I've seen a lot of stuff. It's not easy for a person stuff to impress us or even take my interest. But this stuff really is very interesting. No wonder you've been knuckling down on it for so long. It's very good, Michael. The back or something? Or is there something in there? I think it's a photograph of something in here, Mike. Look, yes, there is, Mike.
I'm filming. I'm filming you as I'm reading. Oh, what in the hells?
Here, look. What do you think is going to come out of your film this?
Wait, no. Stop for a second. Look at this. Look at this right here. I don't know if this. Just look, okay? Just look. All right, look. Look, watch.
That's it.
Just watch. 1966. Right? They keep going.
Is there a value?
What does it say?
Look how long it is. Oh, Dada found it.
What is that?
That says $17,500 is what that says.
That's what that says right there.
Do you see the provenance? All the stuff written about the document.
Let's look at the photos.
Let's establish it's the same thing before we.
Oh, it is.
You just found another 10 grand, my friend. You just found another. I think
this one says Yorktown.
This is the same.
1781.
This is the same thing. This is the same thing. There's no doubt about it.
1866.
It's the same document.
Oh my God.
This is potentially a $20,000 document.
Whoo! And sell to silver.
Who is that dude?
That is
somebody in Bolton.
It's
amazing. This you got to. Oh God, yeah. I think you can retire, Mikey.
Oh,
this
man.
unit is better than as good as you thought it was. It's better.
No, I think this
as
is
good as this unit thought. If you thought it was the sky, it's higher than the sky. It's better than you think.
That's what it says, and that's original. That's on Varnaby's books.
What is it? It is Freedom's Footsteps, the 13 Colonies, Nevada, Street, 1866, multicolored lithograph printed in red and white containing the text of the Declaration of Independence, described in the Sacramento Union publication. See, it's from a publication of June 13th, 1866. It's from that date.
Mm-hmm.
What a Civil War, isn't it? Period. We have before us a beautiful illustration. The states.
You know what's funny? In all my videos, you always call something Civil War.
I know. There's so much Civil War. I love this. The Civil War is very intriguing.
This is intense. I didn't even mean to find this yet.
No, we just, it looked interesting. That's why I pulled it out.
If they won 17, it's got to be worth at least 10. But it could be even better. Mine could be a more original, better shape. Could be the one. Who knows? This is nice.
These are not here because you're not sure. Why is this here? This plated. Plate. I'm not sure about this one. Is this plate?
Mm-hmm.
It's plated, huh? Seems heavy.
We still got more artwork in here.
Okay, Mike, off you go.
Yeah. You don't like my restoration technique? He said, I was doing this off camera, guys, and Harold asked me why I wasn't filming such a great cleaning technique that I have here.
What a thing to do. This is potentially a unique and very expensive guitar.
Well, this is the most nicest thing I have in my storage here to clean with.
It's the best.
I just want the dust off so I can get a good photo. I'm going to put it on Instagram. And I'll let...
Why don't you... Absolutely.
Look at the back. The back is flawless.
The black is actually lovely. The color is beautiful. Let's get the old English out.
No, we're not. This thing has probably got mold damage. It's going to fall apart and disintegrate.
No, we don't do nothing to it. That was good. That was very professionally cleaned. It
Yeah.
like it's restored. You've enhanced its value greatly.
Did you say harvested?
No, I said enhanced. Look at this. Is the piece inside?
What piece? This is 1904. There's like 3 diamonds here. And I don't think I have diamonds. They're like little inlay of pearl.
This is earlier. This is why?
My one guitar guy said that it's probably between 1900 and 1928. Somewhere in that ballpark. But at first they thought it was older, like 1800. Like, could you, look at the screws right here. You look at the screws. Those are not 1800 screws.
Does this belong to it?
I don't think so. See right here? Look at them screws. Those are not 1830 screws. That right there,
Why aren't they not?
Do you think that's a screw from 1830?
Yeah, absolutely. Why not?
I don't know.
Absolutely. There's no reason not. I've seen a lot of construction from there. Yeah. I mean, that's fine.
Look at the crudeness on
bone or ivory. This is, I would say this was I would have said this was mid to late 19th century. I wouldn't say that this guitar, I mean, it could be.
Well, this is the thing. You've already know that you've seen the stuff out of this unit. The priceless documents.
This could be much older.
Because honestly,
how about if this is one of the original ones?
This is worth more than anything I found in the unit. If you find an 1830s Martin guitar, I don't think any really exists. Let's look. Let's see.
They must have pictures and design. It's all going to be in the construction and everything to be able to tell.
First off, let's look at the price. That's the always see. See, we can't even find one for sale. That's a 1946.
Look at that
for 24 grand.
Look at the price of their guitars. They're $30,000 guitars.
They can be. There's some cheap Martins. Don't get me wrong. Scott had one recently very similar to mine. He squandered it because he didn't think it was valued. It was busted, but poor Scott. It looks similar. That's a Martin.
Same bloody guitar.
Yeah, but look at the year on that. 1927. Very similar. But you see the neck? You see how they have the 2 dots, which is similar to the 1904? See how the neck has those little things in the ends? We don't have that.
Yours is
I think
earlier.
mine's older.
Yeah, no, definitely. Yours, of course it is. Let's see the back of that one.
It looks like that.
Yeah,
but different.
Up to this point, this is older because it's cruder. It's less sale. This is more flashy for selling. You know, this is a much more basic looking guitar, even though it's the same construction. This is older. This is 19th century. That may be, that, as you say, how do you get out of that? No,
Okay.
this.
Well, let me show you the one on eBay. It's 1904.
I bet you this thing is from the 1800s. Could be the oldest Martin guitar in existence.
Wouldn't that be freaking?
It'd be worth $1 million.
It would.
Yeah, of course. There are people.
And we just brushed it off with the broom.
Very rich musicians.
Look, here is the 1942 or the 1904 that sold on eBay for $8,600.
11 bids too. It wasn't bad.
And bids is worse. When you bid something, you lose money. You probably could have got twice that in an auction.
See again, yours is older. Look at how flashy that is there. You got that again.
Yeah, that's flashier. Very similar construction. Very similar. You can see that. That's.
I want to see the side of those. If he has the side of those. There. Look.
You can make the photo bigger too. If you click on it and go like this. Those are different.
Yeah, but yours are just plainer. Everything about your guitar is the same, but it's plainer, which means it's older.
Okay.
If I came across this guitar, I would unfortunately have either tossed it in the trash, or asked $10 for it. Because somebody said to me, "How much is old guitar with the hole?"
You wouldn't have looked at this?
No, of course not. No, I would never have noticed that. Oh, it's got a hole in, no name. Give me a $20 bill.
And then they would talk you down to 10.
Yeah, that's where I would have gone if I found this guitar. Until today, never again will that happen. I bet it's happened to me. I feel like I've sold a guitar that looks very much like this for $10. Oh, shocking. This is the oldest Martin in existence.
That'd be crazy. You don't even. A 1936 to 42 Martin D45.
Is that 320 grand to $400,000? These are values.
These are ones that sold in history. Number 5, 300,000.